All right, guys, welcome into this week's episode of Guy versus Girl. Although I guess I should say that this week it's more of guy and girl, because Kat and I are going to be discussing the new social media app, well, new to olds, Snapchat. It's been around for a while. A lot of people are starting to use it. You know, when you're going out, you're meeting people. Nowadays, people aren't like, hey, can I have your number? It's, hey, let me get you a snap. And so Kat and I just kind of wanted to talk about, like, what is it okay to use it? Is this the new phone number?
I think it's totally okay to use it. My problem with it is I feel like boys in particular, at least the people I talk to, are using it as a way to not have my phone number. So if I ever need to get a hold of them, like I can't. It's like they're using it because they don't want to commit to you.
Well, there's Snap Call on there. Like, there's ways to get in contact. There's a Snapchat, and then you open it up later.
Yeah, I think it's funny because, well, okay, so my mom, she
Okay.
thinks it's very funny. I'll be like Snapchatting or like, on Snap, and like she's like, who are you talking to? And she's like, why don't you just text them? Like, I don't know. It's a good point. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm not a real big social media user in general. Like
Yeah,
Twitter, Instagram, it's all super dry. I don't post a lot. Even in Snapchat, like right now, I think if you snap me like twice a day, you'd probably become my best friend on there. I
yeah,
never use it. I never use my phone. I'm big into face to face. Like I'm super old school. Like
yeah,
I'm the friend who still calls every time.
right. Yeah,
So to me, Snapchat really isn't a big thing. All it does is it lets me know that I know for sure you didn't want to hang out with me or that you didn't want to talk to me, because then I have it on red and then I can stop wasting my time. So I kind of like that.
I guess that's a really good point. Unless you have your red receipts on, but that also kind of makes it kind of worse. I don't know. Maybe I'm starting to change my opinion here a little.
I'll
I
only do the red receipts if I'm being petty. Like if
Yeah,
I know someone's ignoring me, I'll on purpose turn my red receipt on, look at what they did, and then not respond to them, because you know what? They deserve that.
yeah, feel it.
But I leave people undelivered too. Like right now, I've got like 3 people that I haven't answered their Snapchat for like 5 hours.
Wow, you're so nice, Will.
Well, look, okay, it gets to a point. I can't end a conversation. I can't end a conversation on Snapchat. It's not
You can
physically
just say
possible
okay,
for me.
bye.
That's weird. Or like, got to go, like GTG, I'll talk TTYL. I can't do that. Like I just send like a Snapchat of like my face, and then it's like, you'll stop Snapchatting, and then they Snapchat me a picture of their face, and I'm like, oh, okay, they don't get the message. So I'll Snapchat them a picture of like the ground or something dumb, and then they'll Snapchat me something like dumb, like the ground, and like it gets to the point where I try to Snapchat my dog so that they get the idea of like, go away. And then they don't, and I'm stuck in this loop of never ending things.
You could really just say like bye. I think people would get that.
I don't see, but that seems mean. Like, go
I,
away. That's what it seems like. Whereas like if I just leave you undelivered when I'm ready to talk to you, I can,
that's true. That's a good point.
you know what I'm saying? Like for the last 5 hours, I have either not wanted to or not been able to talk to these people. But then when, in probably another 3 or 4 hours when I'm getting ready to go to bed, I can talk to them again and be like, oh, how was your day? Was it good? Was it great? Was it spectacular?
Yeah, but then you also like, how like during this quarantine, everyone's like, if they're not talking to you, it means that they don't want to talk to you because they have the time. So like, don't waste your time if someone's not replying to you, which is funny. I've actually been super busy with work and school, but that's just me. Um,
Good excuse there. So for all the people you've left on red,
right.
now they know.
I actually have left a couple people on red.
I swear to God, I'm working. It
I
was an
really am
accident.
though. Anyway, but
Now it's making sense why you didn't respond to me a couple hours ago.
yeah, what I think is funny though is it's like, I don't know, like you said, okay, well, I'm messing up here, but you said you can just leave them on delivered, but also wouldn't you rather just have someone be like, hey, I'm busy right now, I can't talk?
But clearly you could, because you just texted. Do you get what I'm saying right there? Like if you have the time to be like, hey, I'm busy right now, I can't talk, you could just reply with your answer. Do you see what I'm saying? Like
I
texting and
do. I
Snapchatting,
do.
it doesn't take that much time. So for me, where it's like if I'm busy, I'll see the notification pop up on my phone. If I'm busy and I can't respond to it, I'll unlock my screen and then I'll close my screen back right away. Because that way I don't have that looming Snapchat over me.
For sure.
And I can continue doing what I was going to do. Usually for me, that's sitting my fat butt on the couch and watching Netflix on my phone. But at least like I'm being honest of like, hey, I'm doing something. Leave me alone.
Solid.
And like sometimes I forget. Like, let's be real. We know why I'm at school. I ram my head into other large men. That's my job.
Yeah.
Sometimes I forget. I'll be over there. I'll see a text. I'll do what I do. I'll slide up. Won't see the notification. And then it's like 7 hours later and I'm going to bed and I'm like, oh no, I didn't respond back to this person. Like, that's my bad. So Snapchat's cool, but I treat Snapchat the same way I treat texting, the same way I treat Instagram, the same way I treat Twitter. Really, really dry.
Well, I'm glad that I know that about you now, Will. I'll never be offended again.
It makes a lot more sense now, right? And then, but then there's the other issue with all of social media, and this is getting me off onto a whole new rant. You can never understand what people are texting.
That's true.
Like, there's no body language to it.
I
So
agree.
you could text someone and be like, hey, bro, let's hang out. And then your bro will be like, sure, broski. And does that mean like, yeah, dude, I'm super excited? Or does that actually mean like, sure, dude, I'll hang out with you? Like,
Totally.
So face-to-face is always better, or over the phone. You get the body language or you get like the tone of the conversation. I think we need to go back to like maybe the Pony Express.
Wow.
That'd be
Let's
nice.
throwing it back. Well,
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's like, I'm over Snapchat. Like, I can send so many filters.
yeah, I'm definitely over Snapchat for sure. I actually really like Instagram though. I'm a fan, but that's
Really?
just I think it's cool to like showcase the cool things in your life.
I mean, I like Instagram. I'm gonna be real. I use Instagram to 90% of my Instagram is just like people doing workouts or like football players, and like there's like the occasional hot will pop in there. You know, so I don't really use social media. My phone.
You don't follow doggos?
No, I have a doggo. His name is Peanut, and he ignores me. Like right
Peanut.
now. Yeah, he's a big jerk.
Oh man,
He's ignoring me. And look, he doesn't Snapchat, and his life is perfectly fine.
for real.
Why can't my life be perfectly fine
Yeah.
just like Peanut? I don't know. All right, Kat. I think we really got to the bottom of what was going on here. Maybe we got a little sidetracked, but that's okay. Thank you so much for tuning into this week's Guy and Girl. Next week, tune in. We'll do a little guy versus girl. We're going to talk about money and happiness. And is money the true root of happiness? Or is maybe finding people with money the real reason of happiness so you can do absolutely nothing? Thanks so much, this Guy and Girl here, powered by 88 The Berg, your music center. Finish.
So-
Did I scare you, Peanut?